You're tuned in to NWCLV.FM. It's DJ King Cobra. Move slick, strike quick, hit you once, and it's over. And DJ, that's digital journalist, because I don't jock nothing. You heard me? And we about to be tuned in with real talk from Jayson Dixon, man. We got a couple of more boxers in the house, and we finna get right to it. Jayson, go on and take it away.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Real Talk with Jayson Dixon. We got our second group that came in from the Vila boxing group, man. I'm so happy to have you guys aboard. David, we're gonna start with you.
Yes, sir.
Because I want them to know about who you are, because I know who you are, but my audience don't. And also I want to know about how you got into the business and how long you've been doing it and what made you come to Vegas with it.
Sounds good. So I'm originally from New York City, born and raised in the Bronx. Me and my two older brothers, we've been in the boxing business for as long as we can remember, you know, as kids, just being around boxing and in the ring. We grew up in the Boys and Girls Club, so one thing we magnetized to was to boxing. My older brother became a professional fighter and one of the top trainers in the business. So I've always followed them. I've always been a sponge behind my brothers and just loved the passion of boxing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know you told me you had a gym here and you have a gym in New York. What made you come to Vegas? Because I know you were successful up there. So I'm just trying to, like what we talked about yesterday, and I'm like, tell my audience why you came here and what you think what's going to be beneficial of you coming here.
My reason for coming here is two reasons. You know, I opened up a gym on the East Coast and we were successful. We made a change in the community and continue to do that today. So I was reached out to some guys here from Vegas who seen what we were doing. We had the #1 rated gym on the East Coast.
Okay.
So they were really liking what we were doing. So I got a proposal to come down here and start training some fighters and show my skills as a trainer.
Man, I'm glad to have you because I saw it. I saw the workout, and like I said before, I can't do it. I don't know what I'm up against trying to get you to train me to get in shape, but I don't know if I got to pay you to take it down a notch, or at least put a fan in there or something.
We would definitely get you there, little by little and step by step. You know, everything in boxing is repetition.
I was really impressed. So talk about some of the fighters that we have here with us today. I know you have. I think I saw a total of 4.
Yeah.
So you have a total of 4, but we have 2 of them here with you today. So let's talk about how you came about these 2 fighters and what impressed you about them to say, hey, I think you can go somewhere.
Yes, so well, first of all, you know, I'm blessed to be working with one of the top trainers in this business. Bullet Comrade is a good friend of mine, and together we're putting a good team together, and we're trying to get these guys to their dreams and their goals.
Okay.
You know, which is hard work and dedication through the boxing.
Okay.
To my right, I got Mr. Taison ATM here. That's he just built his nickname. Hopefully it'll stick a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Taison's a hard-working young man. Been with me for maybe about 6 to 7 months now, but we have gelled. I got a lot of respect for the gentleman, and he's part of the family.
Okay.
Here at Vila Boxing, you know, we just not on the team. I come from a whole mixture of passion.
I love the fact that it's a family orientated. So to see the boxers move, to see their dads involved, to see their uncles involved, yes. I'm really impressed with that because you don't see that a lot. Like,
absolutely.
I don't in no generation, no sports. Like you see either the dad is involved and everybody else is just like, you do it and when you become successful, we'll be there. Yeah. But you guys bring it all in from the start, so I'm impressed.
We bring it all together. We're one big family, you know, we care for each other, and we're all trying to get to the same mission. Everybody's got an individual goal, but together we can all achieve it. And my job for these guys, you know, I tell them all the time, I'm just the match that light the fire. That's all I do. That's all I light the fire.
So who's the other fighter that we got over here?
The other gentleman to my left is Mr. Trey here. Trey, if you like, tell them a little bit about yourself and
yeah, let's get into Trey. Let's start with you, and then I'm gonna work my way back. So Trey, we're in this camera over here. I know I got my phone on the table. Just understand that I want people to see you as we have this conversation as well. Sure. So tell us about yourself. Like, what got you into boxing? Like, guys, I guess my biggest thing is that I've never been able to fathom, because I've also asked Bud Crawford this and Earl. What made y'all say I want to go get beat up every day?
That's funny.
A special person.
It does. It definitely takes a special person. I'm Trey Williams. I'm from Blakely, Georgia. My best friend, he introduced it to me when I was younger. I was like 16, 17. We didn't take it serious because we didn't have a boxing gym, but just being around, you know, violence, being in the streets or whatever the case may be,
right.
just and also being bullied too as a kid. So that was like the first part of it. His dad basically said, hey, look, you can't get in trouble in school. I got a boxing bag after school. You come over here and you just, you
So
just
you
as
just
an
in the
outlet.
garage, like
Just in the garage every day after school. Cause I remember one day, I used to always call my cousin Rock and be like, hey man, this dude was just picking on me. He was like, man, you gotta learn how to fight. You gotta defend yourself. Cause if I ain't around, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
So it ended up being like that. So every day after school, I used to just go hit the bag, bare knuckles, just mad. I'm like, why you keep picking on me? So then it just became where I started getting good. Then I was like, all right, cool. I was like, y'all gonna have to fight me now. So I started doing that, and then my other friend just said, come to the gym. I sparred, and I got beat up. I was like, oh, I love this. It was kind of crazy to say, but
let's understand this.
Like
he said, I got beat up, but I was like, I'm coming back.
I'm coming back. So yeah, I definitely my coach threw me out there. First time I was breathing heavy, I was like, okay, I love this. Like I think I can go somewhere with this.
I love the attitude that you fell down and got back up, because that's what I teach in business. Like, you're gonna fall. It's okay to take a loss. Everybody takes one. If they go undefeated, that's rare.
That's very rare.
You can still be a champion and lose 2 fights. Trust and believe.
That's
They
right.
still gonna call you champ.
For sure.
So, Taison, we're gonna go to you because I want to hear your story as well, guys.
Sure.
And I so grateful because, like I said, what made you want to get into this? Because you got a good story. I just
So,
it got to be his, because he said he got beat up and was like, I'm coming back.
so mine might be a little more drawn out, but I was born and raised here in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Dad's from New Orleans, mom's from Detroit. They both ended up moving here due to family situations, and had me at 16.
Vegas must be a hot spot for Detroit, because most of our team members are from Detroit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you might be right, but they had me at 16 years old, and it was a struggle growing up. We grew up in my grandma's house because obviously they couldn't fend for themselves yet, let alone fend for me. But it was an experience growing up with them, and my dad had a pretty big ego problem, and something he instilled in me was don't be nobody's
Punk.
basically. We all got the matching tattoos. And he always used to leave on these Floyd Mayweather 24-hour accesses growing up. And I grew up playing football. I played football for 16 years.
Okay.
Ended up going to Division I. I went to Cornell University. It's an Ivy League school
I know
on
where
the
it
East
is.
Coast. Yep. But as soon as I got to college, I was riddled with injuries, tore my ACL twice, dislocated my knee twice,
Oh, wow.
and kind of had to find a new path for myself, and got real deep into philosophy and psychology. And lo and behold, I had a friend back home who's been boxing since we were about 16. So once I figured out the football stuff wasn't really going the way I expected to anymore, I needed something to replace it, because I've been an athlete my whole life. I can't just hang it up and put it to rest. So closer toward the end of my football career, I would come home and just get in the backyard with him, hit the bag, spar with him. Like he said, got beat up multiple times by the smaller dude too.
I just
so it's
don't
a little
understand.
worse. But
I got it. I get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it though.
well, that I feel like
It's that rush. Is it the
it's
rush?
the rush, but I feel like every athlete, if you're a true athlete, you got a little bit of dog in you.
Yeah.
So the fact that he
Beat
beat
you
me
up. It's
up,
like, I gotta come back.
I got to come back, and I got to come back harder.
Yeah.
So once I wrapped up my football career and came home permanently back to Vegas, I got in the gym with him, and we kind of just started grinding together, and I really fell in love with the sport. Fell in love with sparring, fell in love with the butt whoopings, fell in love with whooping other people as well.
Right.
As I got better, and I really love the process of learning.
Okay.
So learning something new really propelled me in the sport, and then I got with Coach David, and it went to a whole nother level. I was being introduced to so many people. I was learning so many new things. Like he really, like he said, he sparked my passion for it. I already had the fire, but he just poured so
put
much
more.
fuel on
Hit the
it.
gas.
Man.
And
And then
And that's our goal as people. That's even with me meeting you guys. Like, our goal, and what you heard me talk about before we came into this, is about getting you to understand, like, once you go down this path, this is your business, this is your brand, right? This is what we're gonna do. So for you guys to already have the passion, that's big for me. Because then that makes it a lot easier for me to get you to open up to, like I said, you guys see how you're telling your story. that's what people tune into.
Right.
That's what we build a brand around. They want to know, why did you get into this? Why did you? So I'm asking the questions, and I love the answers you guys are giving me, because it shows that you're for real. You're not coming in this just so as it's a hobby.
Right. And these two gentlemen are very humble. You know, that's the thing about boxing too. You think somebody's gonna come in and they gotta be raw and a beast and all wound up.
Right.
These are the best two young men that you can meet, but they put gloves on and they're two different people. So it's just about turning on that switch
Okay.
and turning it off, just like anything else in life. You know.
And that's what I love.
Going
That's
together.
the biggest part of what I love about this.
Yeah. Me
So I
too.
thank you guys so much. This is a short interview, but we got longer ones to come as we work together and build the brand. Mr. Coach David, I appreciate
We
you
appreciate
for bringing
you.
them in, guys.
Thank you for having us.
And
we
guys,
look
this is
forward to
real
getting back.
talk. If you have a passion, if you have something that you're good at, I like what these guys say. Don't be scared to get hit and fall down. That's in anything that you do. You got to get back up. And a lot of people, they give up on the fight. And if you know me and my team, we dogs. We don't give up. We go after everybody and every deal the same way we did when it was our first. So you guys, thanks for tuning in to Real Talk with Jayson Dixon. You guys have a great day. Take
Thank
it
you
away,
for
Cap.
having us.
That was Real Talk with Jayson Dixon on NWCLV.FM. And I am DJ King Cobra. I move slick, strike quick, hit you once, and it's over. And DJ, that's digital journalist, because I don't jock nothing. You heard me? Hey, when y'all touch down in Vegas, come holler at us at NWC Dispensary. You dig? The only 100% black-owned dispensary in Nevada. Off top, we hot.